everyone, today I'm going to do a review on the Maraxus Clone from WhiteStag Vapor. Okay, so this here is the box that it comes in. Like I said before, I got it from WhiteStagVapor.com. It was $49 and $56.45 shipped to me. So we're going to go ahead and unbox it. Alright, here's a picture of what it looks like. Now this is it's got some weight to it. It's a pretty hefty mod, and you can just it's very well constructed. You can feel it. Here's a look at the top there, and these ones here are serial numbered. I got serial number 122. Alright, so I'm going to take it apart. It's got a lot of little pieces to it. Like I said, it's very well made, and I'm very happy with the purchase. Like I said before, I got it from WhiteStag Vapor, and they put out a lot of really good clones. They're usually from H Cigar or Afro clones, so the quality is definitely there. So if you're looking for a pretty good clone that's not too pricey, WhiteStag Vapor, it's definitely worth checking out. All right, so these here are the parts. You've got the top part there, and it does have, I believe, a floating center pin. So I took it to the side and I just kind of pressed on the pin. Alright, you can see the pin coming out. So it is floating. So you can get a better view. Alright, so it does have that floating pin. Alright, this here is the bottom. And it doesn't seem like it's adjustable or anything like that, but it's got a pretty soft touch to it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it together in different battery configurations. The first one I'm going to do is 18350. Now when you put it in 18350 mode, it's pretty stealthy, but you do not add these rings on when you go to the 18350 mode. Screw that in. Actually, the tube first. Just recently bought this, so I'm a little fiddly with it. Still figuring it out all, but it's not too difficult. It's a lot of screwing and all that. So this is pretty much what it looks like in 18350 mode. All right, very, 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 very small. I mean, I'm a female. I can put my whole, pretty much my whole hand around it. One thing to mention is when you go to mount, your atomizer tank or whatever, you'll want to mount that first, right, because of that floating pin. So here it is. I've got the Trident clone that I purchased at a WhiteStag, and as you can see, it sits totally flushed on there. Alright, so there it is with the Trident on there. Still very small. If you got bigger hands, you're probably going to be able to cover the whole thing. Alright, no battery rattle either way. And now I'm going to fit this is a Nimbus clone. You just adjust it so you don't see your threads. Alright, and the Nimbus clone, it sits pretty flush too, as you can tell. Alright, so I'm going to take it out of 18350 and I'm going to put it in 18500. And when you go to 18500, alright, one of the rings to go on. Whoops, you can make it either the bottom ring or the top ring here. But I'm just going to utilize the rings. And I found it a lot easier to put together if you screw the rings on to the bigger parts first. The threads on this thing is really good, really good. All right, so we go with 18500. Once you got it in, you just screw it down, and there it is. This is 18500 mode. All right, so it's a little taller, of course. And here it is with the Trident clone on. And you just adjust it down. Alright, so it's still pretty small. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and put it in 18350 mode. Or I'm sorry, 18650 mode. Oops. These things can be a little tricky. And I guess there's different configurations you can also use for this for the brass part there. And of course it all fits flush. Alright, so here it is in 18650 mode. It's quite tall. But there it is. That's the Maraxus Clone from WhiteStag Vapor. Definitely, these guys are worth worth checking out. All right, now that we're together, we're gonna go ahead and do a quick vape for you. There's my review on the Maraxus Clone, or the Maraxus Clone. I'm sorry, I keep getting the name mixed up. I'm gonna vape it for you on the Nimbus Clone at 1 ohms. So vape's pretty good. So here it is, the Maraxus Clone from WhiteStag Vapor. They might be doing a second run for the pre-orders on this, but if it's something you might like, hey, check it out, whitestagvapor.com. Thank you very much for watching.